first curve at Markey. The 5-time champion. Oh, hello, everybody's come to a stop. Yellow lights. As we were coming around to get the green, and it looks, Trev, like Scotty Cannon's car just came to a grinding halt. It's flattened the right rear on the Josh Rose. Super impressive tonight in the 52 machine. Schofield, Hobson, a great front row. Lights are out, take two, 44 laps of journey. Paulie Britten, I know you're up there smiling, mate. This will be a ripper. Let's pull the trigger. Todd Hobson gets the jump down into 1 and 2. Schofield goes with him. Clark slides underneath him. Randall looking underneath. Phillips can't get it done. And the front 5 has sorted themselves out as they sweep into 3 and 4. It is busy at the back of the bus. The quick guys now starting to charge through. Robinson leading the way in that bunch. Have a look at Clarkey sweeping the top side of the racetrack. Hobson leads across the stripe. Phillips back there in 3rd. Mitch Randall, Trent Schofield, that's the top 5 at the moment. Have a look at Clark, high, wide and handsome into 3 and 4. Hobson dives that down underneath. Great battle up front. There are battles right around the racetrack at the moment. Keeping an eye on Kevin Britten and Pizzuti. Can't get a run on at the moment. Hobson doing it in fine style. Clark. Back to Randall. Phillips. The 83 machine of Tony Dunn. Right in amongst the top 5 as well. 4 in the bank, 40 to go, make that 5 in the bank and 39 to run. Do trust you're enjoying it at home on Ash Media. Great battle at the front of the pack. Hobson and Clark. Clark catfishes the bottom, Hobson rails the top. Tally-ho paper between them as they come out of 4. Again, Clark on the bottom. Todd Hobson having a ripper. Schofield, and here comes Robinson. Starting to make his way forward from the back of the bus. Gets around the outside of Schofield. Can he hang on to the position? The Castrol Edge, number 9 machine, makes up another spot. Hobson, Clark, Randall, Phillips. Now it's Robinson in the top 5. The sights, the sounds of V8 dirt modified racing here at Brisbane's International. Oh, there's a wheel off down the bottom. The 81 machine of
Colin O'Toole
in the 81 car. Right front completely gone. I know we say 3-wheeling's a good feeling in these things, Trev, but that's the wrong wheel off the ground.
Yeah, that's taking it to the extreme, isn't it, really? But, yeah, no, at the moment, Robbo, the man on the move, I think he's up to P5.
35 laps, the journey left in this one. Time to smash the firewall. As they sort themselves out, Hobson and Clark, as they have done from the drop of the green. And it is Tony Hobson to lead down the straight. Oh, we've got O'Toole, the second of the O'Toole cars.
Yeah, Craig. Oh, look out. Back it up.
Brake test. Tony Hobson from the drop of the green, doing a great job at the moment. Back to Dave Clark, Mitchell Randall, Jeff Phillips, Mark Robinson. That's the top 5. We go back to Schofield, Dunn, McNamara, McDonald and Cannon. That is the top 10. 35 laps left to run. Time to press the firewall one more time. McDonald goes to the top side, has a look at Dunn. We've got a new leader out of 2, and it is the DC5. Clarkey gets the job done finally on Hobson and takes Randall with him, who catfishes the bottom side of the racetrack. While Clark and Hobson sit on the top, while Randall a little untidy on the exit of 2. That just balks Hobson up a little bit. Gets the job done though and moves himself up to 2nd spot. Phillips and Robertson still the top 5. Schofield, have a look at them spread themselves out right across the track. Now the Hulk's starting to get a little go for it in the Australia 1. He sits right behind Mr. Entertainment, Zach McDonald, and goes to the top side of the racetrack. Bazzuti having a great battle with Josh Rose back there, and gets the job done nicely underneath. Oh, McDonald gives the wall a kiss on the outside of Dunn. No effect on the 51 and keeps railing. Schofield, Dunn, McDonald, great battle on screen. Meantime, back up front as they come under the tower. Clark, under pressure now from Randall. He sits on the bottom side, Clark's still on the top. They've dropped off the 84 machine of Hobson and given themselves a little bit of racing room. Robertson now starting to fill up the tail tank of the 33 machine of Phillips. Swings to the top side of the racetrack. 3 wide mid-pack. Zach McDonald, Schofield and Dunn still 3 wide as they go through 2. Great racing in the Paul Britten 44 Memorial here in Brisbane. McDonald doing a great job on the top side. Britten trying to get to the top as well. Clark gives himself a little bit of breathing room. McDonald and Britten dragging each other along through this field. The top 5 as they go across the stripe. Clark, back to Randall, Hobson, Phillips and Robertson. That's still the top 5. Kevin Britten finally getting the job done underneath McDonald. Moving himself up there into 7th spot. Oh, Mitch Randall, our 2nd place, facing the wrong way in turn 2. Great pickup by Jared Ash. 25 laps left to run on this one. And the Hulk sitting right behind. McDonald not far behind them, and Pizzuti as we smash the firewall one more time. Down across the stripe. Have a look at the Hulk straight away. Goes to the top side of Dunn. Can't get it done. McDonald tries to get underneath. But Kerry Britten too smart for that. Closes the door. Oh, checks up the Australia 1. And again, McDonald won't go away. Clark leads this one. Phillips tries to sneak down underneath Hobson. Robinson's coming forward. Has he got enough to get on the podium? Tony Dunn, just about gone the whole race undetected, finds himself in the top 5. Clark with a little bit of breathing room now over Hobson. He's got Phillips for company as they come out of 4. Robinson, Dunn, Britten and McDonald. Phillips on the go forward, gets up underneath the V84. Hobson just gives him a little kiss. Great battle this one for 2nd and 3rd. That's allowing Robinson and Dunn to now get right on the back of this little freight train. Clark starting to clear out. 20 laps to run. 24 in the bank. And the cream starting to rise to the top. Britten on the top side of Dunn, keeping an eye on that battle. The Troyer just doesn't want to turn into 3 and 4. Phillips doing a great job in 2nd. Here comes Robbo, trying to put the V84 to the sword. Hobson goes up high. That allows the door to open up. Side by side, Robinson and Hobson under the stripe. Robinson hanging on to third and gets clear. Clark still leads this one. Phillips back to Robinson now in the top three. From the back of the bus, the Castrol Edge number 9. Kevy Britten still battling with Dunn on the top side of the racetrack. Clark stretching it out in the Bicknell. The battle is second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth at the moment. Phillips, Robinson, Hobson, Dunn and Britten. 15 laps to run, go time now. Hobson still rails the top. Phillips and Robinson. The battle for second and third on the step. A long way home, 44 laps a journey. 13 left to run for the leader. Very untidy into 3 and 4. Clark gathers it back up, the Bicknell. DC5. Phillips and Robinson up on screen. Nose to tail, lap after lap. Hobson, slide job on himself just about. Went from the bottom of the racetrack all the way to the top. Britten now goes to the top side of the 83 of Dunn. Tries to get the job done down the back straight. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. Robinson, still no answer for the 33 machine. The battle for second and third. Clark in amongst the traffic now. The number 5 machine. Looking the goods out front at the moment and doing it in fine style. Still the battle rages for second and third. Oh, Kevy! Up into the fence, the Troyer Australia 1 machine. That allows Hobson back underneath. Clark picking him off. Onto the main straight. First the next one. Randall and Schofield just in front of him. Clark just got to stay there on the top side of the racetrack. Got himself a healthy gap back to Jeff Phillips in second spot. Mark Robinson in third, Tony Dunn still sitting in the top 5. Toddy Hobson, Kevy Britten just outside in 6th, but starting to put Hobson under pressure for the top 5 spot. Oh, Hobson gives the wall a clout. Britten moves up another spot. 6 laps, make that 5 this time by. Clark coming out of 4. Robinson and Phillips still fighting over second and third. Phillips just gives himself a little bit of breathing room, puts a car between himself and Robinson. 5 to run. Make that 4 this time by. The Bicknell DC5 of Davey Clark doing it in fine style. Robinson up on the top side now, Phillips. 3 to go for the leader. Almost home. Davey Clark, this will mean the absolute world to him to get the win. Phillips and Robinson still battling over second and third. Robinson this time on the top side. Clark comes out of 3 and 4, 400 metres left to run for the leader. Dave Clark. Jeff Phillips, Mark Robinson, the top 3. Brisbane, he's done it in great style. Make some noise for Davey Clark. drag to the flag for second and third. Phillips will hang on. Robinson gets home for third. Bring the rest home, Trev.
Yeah, Kevin Britten comes through ahead of Zach McDonald, then it's Hobson. Rest of the field, there comes Scotty Cannon. Pizzuti faded badly as the race wore on. The 25 just not up to the task in the end. As the field goes across the line. Well, Brisbane, he's done it in fine style as he pulls it down into victory lane. Put your hands together for Dave Clark. Keep the applause going for Jeff Phillips home in second spot and Mark Robinson home in third.
Hold on, Davey.
Mean plenty to the young man, just climbing out of the car.
Ladies and gentlemen, always a great pleasure to catch up with him in the Castrol Edge. And number 9 makes some noise for third place tonight, Marky Robinson. Well done, Robbo. What a battle.
Yeah, what a race. You know, we come on good at the start and, yeah, we faded a bit in the middle and then we found that middle on the track. So, you know, congratulations to Dave and Jeff. But, you know, it's good. We always go to the back and, you know, finish second and third. So one year we'll get to the top. So one day.
One day, mate. What about the battle with the old boy? He's still got plenty of life left, didn't he?
Yeah, we just, I knew he spun out when we got him when he on the outside. So it was a good race. So, no, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Well done. Third place, Marky Robinson. Over to you, Trev.
In second place tonight, Brisbane, put your hands together for Jeff Phillips. Congratulations, Jeff. Well done. Great drive, mate. Robbo kept you honest there for a good 30 of those 44 laps.
Oh, was he there that long? I didn't know. I heard him there towards the end, and I went out and I give him a little rub. I just apologised for it and then, but yeah, Dave was exceptionally fast. It's good to finish a race. I haven't finished a race this season yet, so what a way to do it. Thanks to the crowd, everyone coming out, all my helpers, all my support. You know, Dave Walden crew, my wife Joel, Lance, all the boys that helped out. My young fella Daniel. Thank you, and thanks to sponsors, Clown Renyon Centre, MacArthur Plumbing, and yeah, beauty. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jeff. Well done on your second place tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's done it in an absolute fine style. Let's make some noise for our winner tonight for the 44 Britten Memorial DC, Davey Clark. Grabs the kiss. Hey, brother, congratulations. Back in victory lane, the Bicknell was on rail.
Yeah, mate, it felt really good all night. We've been chasing it. We're trying so much new stuff in this. Really got to thank the guys over at Bicknell, Ted, Randy, all those guys there. We couldn't do it without them. But, mate, it was a phenomenal track. On the high line there, I was sure they were all chasing me pretty hard, so I was just go the whole race. So, no, it was excellent, clean racing, and, you know, loved it all tonight. I really got to say thanks to everyone that came up. Got a huge group of family and friends here tonight up in the box, so it's awesome for them to get a win. And really got to thank Jeff, Gary, Tom, Pete, Ron, Dad, Mum, Katie, Huey Nash, everyone that helps us get this race car to the track. You know, it's a huge family deal, and we love going racing. So.
And what a man to celebrate tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, Paul, he loved these dirt modifieds. He's always loved the American format. So, you know, having Mark be able to get on the podium from the back, you know, just shows what we can do on these amazing racetracks with these awesome cars. So,
ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for first, second, and third, and especially your winner, Davey Clark. Just very quickly from the Queensland President, Mr. Roberts, mate, what a fantastic night.
Mate, absolutely awesome night. The final would have been pretty good from the outside. I don't know, it was pretty much a lot of fun on the car. So, look, I'd like to thank a few sponsors, Quirky's Motorsport, Absolute Diesel, Billy Colton, Troy America, JBR Motorsport. I'm sure there's a couple I've missed there, but we'd like to thank them very much. The other thing we've done is, David, if you can come over, there's a $500 cheque for David to donate to a charity of his choice from one of our sponsors. Who would you like to donate that to, David?
I gotta go.
Charity, Jack.
You want to get that 500 jump?
Great question. Oh,
We'll let you sort it out.
yeah, exactly. Thanks very much, Phil. Really appreciate everything from the Queensland Club.
Well done, ladies and gentlemen. The DC5 gets the win.